Over 60, eat these 3 cheeses to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia. For individuals over the age of 65, the natural process of aging can unfortunately bring about a gradual loss of muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. This can lead to decreased strength, reduced mobility, and a greater risk of falls and other health complications. However, what if I told you that the solution to combating this age-related muscle deterioration might be more delicious and readily available than you think? It's not about restrictive diets or arduous exercise regimens. It's about making smart, strategic food choices. Certain cheeses, often unfairly maligned for being fatty or high in salt, can actually serve as powerful allies in the fight against sarcopenia, providing the essential building blocks your aging muscles desperately need. The key lies in understanding which cheeses are nutrient powerhouses and how to incorporate them into your diet effectively. In this comprehensive exploration, we will delve into 3 specific cheeses that are exceptionally rich in the high-quality proteins, beneficial fats, and vital nutrients crucial for muscle repair and preservation in older adults. These are not merely snack items, they are potent, natural tools that medical professionals and researchers are increasingly recommending for seniors looking to maintain their strength, independence, and overall quality of life. By understanding the science behind these foods and adopting simple, practical strategies, you can harness their benefits to not only prevent further muscle loss, but actively rebuild muscle mass. I am Dr. Thomas Reed, and over my nearly 3 decades of dedicated practice helping older adults reclaim their strength and mobility, I've discovered a surprising truth. The right kind of cheese is not just safe, it can be one of the most effective foods available for preserving muscle mass after the age of 65. Sarcopenia, the often silent and pervasive muscle loss that impacts millions, is far from an inevitable consequence of aging. Today, we will uncover how 3 accessible and enjoyable everyday cheeses can empower you to remain strong, steady, and independent for far longer than you might currently imagine. So, get ready to take notes, as this information is truly invaluable for anyone seeking to age with vitality and resilience. Let's begin with cottage cheese, a humble staple that might bring to mind outdated diet fads. However, dismiss its perceived simplicity, for this cheese is an exceptional muscle-building food for older adults. The remarkable nutritional profile of cottage cheese is what sets it apart. A mere half-cup serving of low-fat cottage cheese delivers a substantial 14 grams of high-quality protein for only about 81 calories. This means nearly 70% of its caloric content originates from protein, a significant advantage when compared to other cheeses like cheddar, where protein accounts for only about 24% of calories. This protein density is crucial for muscle synthesis. Beyond the sheer volume of protein, cottage cheese is a standout due to its leucine content. Each half-cup serving contains over 1 gram of leucine, an essential amino acid that acts as a powerful trigger for muscle protein synthesis, essentially starting your muscle-building engine. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to growth signals, and they require more leucine to effectively initiate repair and rebuilding processes. To truly stimulate muscle growth, older adults need approximately 3 grams of leucine at each meal. With just 1 serving of cottage cheese, you are already a third of the way towards meeting this vital requirement. What makes cottage cheese particularly beneficial for my older patients is its ease of consumption. Many individuals experience challenges with chewing tougher foods like meats or find their appetites have diminished with age. Cottage cheese, with its soft, creamy texture, is incredibly gentle on the digestive system. It can be enjoyed straight from the container, mixed with fruits for a delicious breakfast, or even blended into smoothies, where its presence is virtually undetectable. The primary protein in cottage cheese is casein, a slow-release protein that is exceptionally valuable for older adults. Casein provides a steady supply of amino acids to your muscles over a period of 6 to 8 hours, acting as a continuous muscle protector throughout the day. This sustained release is especially advantageous at night. Consuming cottage cheese before bed can help prevent your body from breaking down muscle tissue for energy while you sleep. The research supporting cottage cheese's benefits is compelling. Studies involving nearly 1,000 elderly participants have demonstrated that those who regularly incorporated cottage cheese into their diets experienced significant gains in muscle mass over time. The slow-digesting casein protein proved particularly effective in maintaining muscle mass, especially during periods of reduced physical activity. For practical application, consider mixing cottage cheese with berries and a touch of honey for a naturally sweet and protein-rich breakfast, complete with antioxidants. For a savory alternative, combine it with chopped tomatoes, cucumber, and fresh herbs like dill or chives. At lunchtime, it serves as an excellent protein-rich base for dip. Importance for older adults, as digestive efficiency naturally declines with age, often leading to bloating and discomfort after consuming protein-rich foods. Parmesan, due to its unique maturation, offers exceptional digestibility. Furthermore, after 2 years of aging, authentic Parmesan contains virtually no lactose, making it a safe and enjoyable option even for those who are lactose intolerant. Parmesan is not solely about protein, it is also a significant source of calcium. A 1-ounce serving provides approximately 331 milligrams of calcium, which is about 25% of the daily recommended intake. While calcium is widely recognized for its role in bone health, it is equally critical for muscle function. Every muscle contraction relies on calcium to operate effectively. Insufficient calcium levels can hinder optimal muscle performance, regardless of protein intake. Emerging research highlights a fascinating link between calcium intake and muscle loss in older adults. Individuals with inadequate daily calcium consumption exhibit a markedly higher risk of sarcopenia. Therefore, by consuming Parmesan, you are not only supplying protein for muscle growth, but also providing the essential calcium that enables your muscles to contract properly. The initial cost of authentic Parmigiano Reggiano might seem prohibitive, but its nutrient density means you require very little to reap significant benefits. A daily intake of just 1 to 2 ounces is sufficient to positively impact your muscle health. In grated form, this amounts to only about 2 tablespoons. Grating Parmesan fresh is crucial. Pre-grated varieties lack the superior flavor and nutrient profile of the real thing. The richer taste of freshly grated Parmesan ensures greater satisfaction with smaller portions, making it an economical choice in the long run. Incorporating Parmesan into your daily routine is simple. Grate it over scrambled eggs for a protein-packed breakfast exceeding 20 grams. Sprinkle it generously over soups and salads at lunch, or use it to enhance vegetables and create protein-rich gratins at dinner. Even small chunks of Parmesan can serve as a satisfying, nutrient-dense snack, perhaps paired with nuts or fruit. Look for wheels stamped with Parmigiano Reggiano and its distinctive dotted rind. Investing in authentic Parmesan is an investment in both superior nutrition and unparalleled flavor, leading to greater satiety and a more economical long-term choice for your health. Our third and final secret weapon for muscle building is ricotta cheese, a fast-acting muscle builder with a unique advantage. Ricotta's exceptional properties stem from its origin. It is made from whey, the liquid byproduct of making other cheeses. While this might seem like a minor detail, it imbues ricotta with remarkable muscle-building capabilities. Unlike most cheeses that are primarily composed of casein, a slow-digesting protein, ricotta boasts a significant amount of whey protein. Whey protein is the most rapidly absorbed protein available, meaning your body can begin utilizing it for muscle repair and growth within 30 to 60 minutes of consumption. This rapid absorption is particularly beneficial for older adults. Consider the scenario after engaging in physical activity, such as a brisk walk or some light gardening. Your muscles are in a prime state to receive nutrients. When you consume ricotta, its fast-absorbing proteins quickly reach your muscles, right when they can be most effectively used for recovery and rebuilding. A half-cup serving of whole milk ricotta provides 14 grams of protein, comparable to cottage cheese, but with a distinct amino acid profile. Ricotta is particularly rich in branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, a group of amino acids that possess a unique ability to travel directly to muscle tissue, bypassing the liver entirely. They immediately begin their work on muscle repair and growth. What makes ricotta especially valuable for older adults is its incredibly smooth and creamy texture. Many individuals who struggle with dental issues or have difficulty swallowing find ricotta far more palatable than other protein sources. Its naturally mild flavor complements other foods without overpowering them, and it blends seamlessly into both sweet and savory dishes. Furthermore, ricotta is naturally lower in sodium compared to most cheeses, typically containing around 100 milliliters of sodium per half-cup serving, significantly less than the over 400 milliliters found in many other cheeses. This is an important consideration for older adults managing their sodium intake for heart health and blood pressure. The research on ricotta's benefits is quite impressive. One study revealed that participants who consumed approximately 3/4 of a cup of ricotta daily not only increased their muscle mass, but also improved their balance and overall physical performance. The male participants in this study experienced particularly dramatic improvements in muscle strength within just 90 days. Beyond muscle building, the whey protein in ricotta has also been shown to contribute to lower blood pressure and improved cardiovascular health. This dual benefit, simultaneously building muscle and supporting heart health, is immensely valuable for older adults. Ricotta's versatility in the kitchen is another significant advantage. Unlike the distinct texture of cottage cheese, ricotta's smooth creaminess and mild taste make it adaptable to virtually any dish. For breakfast, try mixing ricotta with a hint of honey and cinnamon, then spreading it on whole grain toast, creating a protein-rich alternative to cream cheese. At lunch, it excels as a base for dips. Blend it with herbs and serve with vegetables, or use it as a spread in sandwiches instead of mayonnaise. For dinner, ricotta can be used to stuff vegetables like bell peppers or zucchini layered in casseroles or incorporated into pasta sauces to add creaminess and protein. It can even be used in desserts, blended with cocoa powder and honey for a healthy chocolate mousse, or combined with fruits for a protein-packed smoothie. Some patients successfully use ricotta in baking, substituting a portion of flour in pancakes or muffins to boost their protein content. When purchasing ricotta, opt for whole milk varieties for maximum protein and satiety. Part skim versions, while lower in calories, may not offer the same muscle-building efficacy. Look for brands with minimal ingredients, typically milk, vinegar, or citric acid, and salt. The optimal time to consume ricotta is within 2 hours of any physical activity, even light tasks like gardening or walking. Due to its fast-absorbing whey protein, ricotta delivers amino acids to your muscles rapidly during that critical post-activity window when they are most receptive to repair and growth. Now that we have identified the ideal cheeses for muscle building, let's discuss the critical aspect of timing. Recent research has unveiled fascinating insights that often contradict conventional dietary wisdom. For years, dinner has been promoted as the most substantial meal of the day. However, when it comes to fostering muscle growth after the age of 65, breakfast emerges as the most opportune meal. The reason for this significance lies in the overnight fasting period. After 8 to 10 hours of sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, meaning it begins to break down muscle tissue to provide energy for essential bodily functions. Your first meal of the day presents a vital opportunity to shift this metabolic process from muscle breakdown to muscle building. Studies consistently show that older adults who consume between 25 and 30 grams of protein at breakfast maintain significantly better muscle protein synthesis throughout the entire day compared to those who consume a typical low-protein breakfast of toast and coffee. Regrettably, the majority of individuals over 65 consume only about 8 grams of protein at breakfast, a quantity insufficient to stimulate the muscle-building cascade. This is precisely where our 3 chosen cheeses become invaluable tools. A breakfast consisting of half a cup of cottage cheese mixed with berries, topped with an ounce of freshly grated Parmesan, provides a robust 24 grams of high-quality protein and over 2 grams of leucine. This combination is powerful enough to signal your body to transition from muscle breakdown to muscle building. However, timing extends beyond breakfast. It also encompasses the strategic distribution of protein throughout your entire day. Many older adults inadvertently follow a light, heavy eating pattern, consuming minimal protein at breakfast and lunch, and then attempting to compensate with a large protein portion at dinner. Unfortunately, this approach is not conducive to aging muscles. Your muscles have a limited capacity, typically around 25 to 35 grams of protein at any given time, for building new tissue. Consuming 60 grams of protein at dinner means your body cannot effectively store the excess for later use. It's akin to trying to water a plant by dumping an entire bucket of water on it once a day, rather than providing smaller, more frequent amounts. The most effective strategy for combating muscle loss involves consuming 25 to 30 grams of protein at each main meal. This might translate to cottage cheese with fruit for breakfast, a sandwich featuring ricotta and vegetables for lunch, and your regular dinner meal enhanced with a topping of freshly grated Parmesan. There is one final timing secret that can significantly amplify your results. If you engage in any form of physical activity, even a short 15-minute walk or some light gardening, try to consume one of these muscle-building cheeses within 2 hours afterward. Research indicates that the synergy between physical activity and protein intake generates a much more potent muscle-building response than either factor alone. This does not necessitate vigorous exercise. Even gentle activities such as walking, stretching, or performing household chores provide the necessary muscle stimulus. The key is to remain active and then fuel your muscles with the appropriate nutrients. A frequently posed question from my patients is the precise quantity of cheese they should consume daily. Based on the most effective research findings, here are specific, practical guidelines. First, let's establish your overall protein requirements. Current recommendations for adults over 65 suggest an intake of 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. To calculate this, take your weight in pounds, divide by 2.2 to convert it to kilograms, and then multiply by 1.2. For instance, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's approximately 68 kilograms. Multiplying 68 by 1.2 yields a daily protein target of about 82 grams. It's important to note that you won't obtain all your protein from cheese alone. A balanced nutritional intake is essential. However, cheese can contribute a substantial portion, particularly during meals where other protein sources might be less abundant. Based on studies that have yielded the most impressive results, I recommend aiming for 2 to 3 servings of our muscle-building cheeses daily, with each serving providing 10 to 15 grams of protein. This could look like half a cup of cottage cheese at breakfast, 1 ounce of Parmesan at lunch, and 1/3 of a cup of ricotta at dinner. This combination alone would provide approximately 35 to 40 grams of protein from cheese, covering roughly half of your daily protein needs. Concerns about calories and fat content are understandable. While cheese does contain fat, we are focusing on specific, controlled portions, not unlimited consumption. The total calorie intake from these recommended cheese servings would likely range from 300 to 400 calories per day, which is quite reasonable within the context of a balanced diet. Consistency is paramount. The studies demonstrating the most significant muscle-building outcomes involve participants consuming cheese every single day for at least 60 to 90 days. Sporadic cheese consumption will not yield substantial muscle gains. Think of it like taking a daily vitamin. It needs to become a regular, integrated part of your routine. I often advise my patients to view cheese consumption as an investment in their future independence. The small increase in calorie intake today could be the difference between easily navigating stairs at age 80 or struggling with basic daily activities. While research clearly indicates that cheese alone can effectively combat muscle loss, integrating it with the right type of exercise creates a synergistic effect, leading to outcomes far greater than the sum of their individual parts. The most effective form of exercise for muscle building is resistance training. Before you envision heavy weights and complex gym equipment, let me reassure you, resistance training for older adults can be as simple as practicing getting up and down from a chair, performing wall push-ups, or using elastic resistance bands. The research on this powerful combination is clear. When you engage in resistance exercises and then consume one of our muscle-building cheeses within 2 hours, your muscles respond more robustly than they would to the cheese alone. In fact, this combination has been shown to restore what researchers term a youthful muscle-building response, even in individuals over 80 years old. The beauty of this approach is that daily resistance training is not required. Studies show that engaging in resistance exercise just 2 to 3 times per week is sufficient to maintain and build muscle, especially when complemented by adequate protein intake. On days when you do not perform formal exercise, you can still continue with your cheese servings to provide your muscles with consistent nutrition. Furthermore, everyday activities can be considered resistance training. Gardening, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, and even vigorous housework all provide the type of muscle stimulus that pairs effectively with protein consumption. The core principle is to remain active and subsequently fuel your muscles with the appropriate nutrients. While cheese can be a potent tool for muscle development, it is essential to address potential health considerations and concerns. Let's begin with lactose intolerance, a condition that becomes more prevalent with age. Fortunately, the cheeses we have discussed are generally much better tolerated than regular milk. Aged Parmesan, due to its extensive aging process, contains virtually no lactose. Cottage cheese and ricotta do contain some lactose, but significantly less than milk. If you are lactose intolerant, it is advisable to start with small quantities and observe your body's response. Additionally, consider using lactase enzyme supplements prior to consuming cheese. For individuals managing high blood pressure, vigilance regarding sodium content is crucial. Parmesan cheese is naturally higher in sodium due to its aging process. Cottage cheese varies significantly by brand. Some varieties can contain over 400 milligrams of sodium per half cup, while low-sodium versions may have less than 100 milligrams. Ricotta cheese is generally lower in sodium. When shopping, prioritize low-sodium options whenever available. It is also important to balance your cheese intake with a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Regarding cholesterol levels, reassuring news has emerged from recent large-scale studies involving thousands of participants. These studies indicate that moderate cheese consumption, as part of a balanced diet, does not significantly increase the risk of heart disease for most individuals. The key factors are portion control and selecting appropriate cheese varieties. Adhere to the serving sizes discussed, and if you have particular concerns about cholesterol, consider lower-fat options such as part-skim ricotta or low-fat cottage cheese. For individuals taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, maintaining a consistent daily intake of cheese is important. Cheese contains vitamin K, which can interact with these medications if your intake fluctuates dramatically. The solution is not to eliminate cheese, but to consume it consistently and inform your doctor about its inclusion in your daily diet. Individuals with kidney disease or compromised kidney function should be mindful of high-protein intake, as it can be problematic. If you have any kidney-related health issues, it is imperative to consult with your doctor before significantly increasing your protein intake through cheese or any other dietary source. Let's synthesize all this information into a practical, actionable plan you can implement starting today. We will outline precisely how to integrate these 3 powerful cheeses into your daily routine for maximum muscle-building benefits. Begin by transforming your breakfast into a deliberate muscle-building meal. Within an hour of waking, consume half a cup to a full cup of cottage cheese. Enhance its appeal by mixing in fresh berries for antioxidants and natural sweetness. If you favor savory flavors, combine it with chopped tomatoes and fresh herbs. If cottage cheese is not your initial preference, consider spreading ricotta on whole grain toast with a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The primary objective is to achieve 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast to initiate your body's muscle-building processes for the day. For lunch, find inventive ways to incorporate Parmesan into your meal. Generously grate about an ounce over your salad, soup, or sandwich. Its rich, savory flavor not only elevates other foods, but also increases meal satisfaction. If your lunch is lighter, consider using ricotta as a spread or a dip base for vegetables. Remember, aiming for another 25 to 30 grams of protein at this meal is crucial for sustained muscle support. At dinner, strategically employ cheese to enhance the protein content of your evening meal. If you are preparing pasta, incorporate ricotta into the sauce for added creaminess and protein. When serving vegetables, top them liberally with freshly grated Parmesan. If your main dish already provides ample protein from meat or fish, a smaller portion of cheese might suffice, or you could reserve it for an evening snack. Keep these muscle-building cheeses readily accessible for snacks as well. Small containers of cottage cheese, pre-portioned ricotta, or small chunks of Parmesan can provide quick nutrition after physical activity or serve as an energy boost between meals. For instance, imagine dedicating just 10 minutes to simple exercises, standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times, performing 10 wall push-ups, and lifting your arms up and down with light weights or even water bottles. This brief, gentle routine can be completed within 10 minutes. If you follow this activity with a snack of cottage cheese or a meal that includes Parmesan or ricotta, your muscles will utilize that protein far more effectively than if you had consumed the cheese while remaining sedentary. It's as if the exercise awakens your muscles, making them more receptive to the nutrients you provide. I recommend keeping a simple journal for the first few weeks. Document the cheeses you consume, the quantities, and the timing. After 2 weeks, begin to observe any changes in your energy levels, your perceived ease in performing daily activities, or your overall sense of strength. After 30 days, you may notice that tasks such as carrying groceries or getting up from chairs feel noticeably easier. Within 90 days, you should anticipate significant improvements in muscle strength and overall physical function. As we conclude our discussion, allow me to provide clear, specific action steps you can take today to embark on your muscle-building cheese journey. First, make a trip to your grocery store and acquire all 3 recommended cheeses: cottage cheese, authentic Parmesan, and ricotta cheese. Purchase enough to last at least a week, allowing you to experiment with various preparations and discover what you enjoy most. Second, take a moment to calculate your daily protein needs using the straightforward formula I provided earlier. Write this number down and place it in a prominent location, such as your refrigerator, as a daily reminder of your goal. Third, plan your meals for tomorrow, ensuring that each meal includes 25 to 30 grams of protein, with at least one of our 3 muscle-building cheeses incorporated. Fourth, if you are not currently engaging in any form of physical activity, begin with just 5 minutes of simple movements. This could involve standing and sitting from a chair, performing wall push-ups, or lifting light weights or water bottles. Aim to do this just 2 or 3 times this week, nothing overwhelming. Fifth, mark your calendar for 90 days from today. This will be your opportunity to reflect on how you feel, assess your increased strength, and note the changes you have observed in your daily life. Many individuals express genuine amazement at the transformation they experience within just 3 months. Remember, muscle loss is not an inevitable aspect of aging. With these 3 cheeses as a consistent part of your diet, coupled with the strategies I have shared, you can maintain and even rebuild muscle mass well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The scientific evidence is clear, the approach is straightforward, and the potential for positive change is very real. However, knowledge without action remains inert. The pertinent question now is whether you will take that initial step. Will you purchase cottage cheese and enjoy it for breakfast tomorrow morning? Will you grate fresh Parmesan over your lunch? Will you commit to 90 days of consistent cheese consumption to discover what is truly achievable for your body? I believe you will, because I believe everyone deserves to age with strength, confidence, and independence. These 3 simple cheeses can be your invaluable allies on this journey. Utilize them wisely, consume them consistently, and prepare to be astonished by your body's positive response. Your muscles are ready and eager for the nutrients they require to rebuild and grow stronger. With cottage cheese, parmesan, and ricotta by your side, you possess all the essential tools for success. It is never too late to begin building muscle, and now you have a precise roadmap on how to achieve it. Thank you for dedicating this time to me today. Here's to your health, your strength, and many more years of continued independence and vitality. Now go enjoy some cheese. Your future self will undoubtedly thank you for it.